Welcome into Extra Time. Stewart Robson in the studio.
Stewie.
He's not feeling very well, though, so we'll just keep him in bad
You do
throat.
make up some stories, don't
You've
you?
been coughing, bad throat. Is it nerves?
Can you hear
What
my
is it?
cough?
You can hear, it's definitely here.
Can you?
Yeah. A lower tone in your voice.
Because he's sitting in that chair, and that's normally Nichols' chair.
Yeah.
That's the chair of unhealthiness.
Tell you what, he's wearing very tight jeans.
Very tight jeans.
That's why my voice is not quite...
To be fair, though, he shouldn't be giving you stick about denim.
No, look at the state
Because he's on the old baggy bottom denim still.
Baggy trousers went out, baggy jeans went out years ago.
Comfort.
No, I told him he needs to go to, I can't mention the name of the shop, and get some slim jeans.
I like these jeans. They're comfortable.
Well, that says enough about you, why you like those jeans.
You can't see them
Well,
even.
one, they're not even long enough to get to your ankles, and two, they're baggy at the
That's
bottom.
because I've been going on growth spurt recently, I'll have you know.
Have you? What, you got a centimetre? Grown a centimetre?
To be fair,
You're now
5'10" now.
to be fair,
You've grown and you're now 4'10".
slim jeans to those legs. Whew.
Well, Stuart Horn can make it work to an extent.
We got you, Stewie, as a...
To an extent, although his legs are a bit like sparrows. You know, the old...
Right, settle down, get comfortable in your jeans. It's story time.
No, seriously, I'm serious. I'm being serious now. You got to go and get some straight, slim jeans.
You serious?
It's serious now. Thank you very much for the seriousness.
No, the ones that are a little tighter at the bottom. You see, look at him.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it when you give him a bit of stick.
When he goes to a shop, a clothes shop, he hasn't got a clue.
I don't know why
There's
you
a man
suddenly...
on a lot of money, but he dresses as if he
I
hasn't.
don't know why you suddenly became the voice of fashion.
I'm not. What's wrong with me? Slim jeans.
In general, or just
Slim jeans, always. But
It's not all slim though. Well, hey.
hey, that's unacceptable behaviour, huh?
Okay, right. Here we go. Let's get into it. Gab, could Man City really be banned from the Champions League?
Oh boy.
Yes, they could really be banned from the Champions League, but there's a number of hoops to jump through. All that's happened thus far is that the New York Times has reported that the investigatory chamber of the club financial control body of UEFA has recommended will recommend that they be banned. They haven't actually recommended that they be banned yet. Once they're recommended that they be banned, assuming that happens, it has to go to the adjudicatory chamber, which is independent. They will go and make a decision on what punishment, if any, applies to Manchester City. And then if they are banned or City don't like the punishment that they receive, if they do receive a punishment, then it goes to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. And then they will either uphold the ban, if there is a ban, or they'll strike it down. So I think all of this will take some time. So yeah, let's not get overly excited.
Like
We
your
knew
answer,
something
Gab.
like this was coming.
How on earth does he remember all of that?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can put Craig to sleep, see?
I don't know how you remember it all, Gab. It's impressive.
Have you got skinny jeans?
Oh,
Wait a second, is this a trick question?
Do I?
You have skinny jeans? Well, I'd imagine the answer is no.
Skinny jeans, I mean, look, no disrespect. It works for some people,
Where's the
but
camera going?
It's gone for a look.
The camera's off.
You're off camera now, Gab.
You may not be wearing pants, so let's...
It's not after the watershed.
No, I'm wearing
so-
shorts, in fact. But it seems a bit of feet to me, for my liking, for my taste.
Yeah. Which team has had a worse season?
Out of who?
Real Madrid or Manchester United?
Manchester United. They've only had a good little period of about 8 weeks when Solskjaer first came in.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it was a miserable time under Jose Mourinho, and it's been a miserable time over the last few weeks. And Real Madrid have not played well and not had a great season, but it's been slightly better than Manchester United.
Real Madrid finished third in the league, yeah.
Yes.
United finished
Yeah.
sixth.
What visiting stadium did you enjoy most playing in?
Yeah, I take it to South American qualifiers, and I did not enjoy playing in La Paz or Quito because of the altitude.
That's high, yeah.
But I did enjoy the history of the Centenario in Montevideo in Uruguay.
Yes.
And enjoy the atmosphere in Brazil because their approach was far more inviting than, say, in Argentina. In Brazil, they knew they were better than you. They knew they were going to beat you down. And at that time, with the sort of team that they had available, they were knock the ball around. So it was a party atmosphere.
Right.
Kind of enjoyed that. Didn't quite enjoy getting beat all the time, but enjoy the atmosphere.
Boys, which stadium do you like playing?
I always enjoy Old Trafford.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goodison Park, Everton. Remember when I played, that was one of the best stadiums in the country. A lot of others have been built since and have been improved.
Yeah.
But Everton
Colour
was a
TV's been
Goodison Park was a
introduced a
good
lot.
stadium in the 80s. A good stadium.
And what were the laces like on the leather ball?
No, the laces we wore were white and the ball had black laces on it. You remember it, Gab, don't you? Goodison Park at its best.
Gab, what's happened to you? Why are you giggling?
It's just funny because I went to Goodison last month with somebody who, well, it's not important who it was, but we walked through basically the whole stadium, and he was kind of shocked and appalled at the state of it, which explains why Everton are obviously looking for a new ground. So
I did
trying
say
to
in the
imagine
80s,
it
Gab,
being
in the
state of the
80s.
art.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
The Premier League
Things can go south very quickly.
The Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. But is there...
Is it?
Well, this is what Darren Samuels
Okay,
said.
well, you can finish.
But is there a fear that with the way Manchester City is playing, winning back-to-back titles, that the Premier League will turn into the French League?
But I don't see how it's the most competitive league. And it was competitive between two teams this year. Wasn't competitive particularly much last year. You know what I mean?
Yes, well, you know the rhetoric with the Premier League, there are no easy games.
Well,
teams
that's
fight
a
to the
nonsense
end.
with the start that we used at the bottom. Until Huddersfield and Cardiff took points off Man United, no team in the bottom three had got any kind of result against teams in the top six. When that and the rest of them, you know, the mid-table teams, apart from the likes of Wolves and maybe Leicester, who were a little bit, the rest of them took a walloping, which is pretty disappointing with the money that they've got available.
But there'll be a time when Man City won't be dominant again. We've seen it over the years. Manchester United have been dominant in the Premier League. Arsenal had a little spell where they were the best side. Chelsea, when Mourinho first came, they were saying, well, Chelsea's going to win the title for 10 years. There's something that will go wrong at Man City at some point, and another big owner will come into one of the other clubs and take them on to the next level. That's why the Premier League will always be competitive, because there'll always be different clubs taking over.
It makes no sense to compare it to the French League. You could not have picked a worse example when it comes to the fears of what it may be for the Premier League, because the French League is to the point now to where you haven't started the season and you know who's going to win. And I don't think you can say that about any of the major leagues in Europe.
Gab, you got something to say about this?
No, it's just simply the French League was actually very competitive, where you had champions like you had Monaco who were champions like 3 years ago. Now they're on the verge of relegation this year. You had Marseille who were relegated and then became champions. You know, PSG has kind of moved the needle a little bit, but that's not necessarily going to go on forever. And all this talk of like competitive leagues, all you mean is like, do we get different winners? Because if you look at, you guys were talking about how disappointing Manchester United's season was. Look at and how good Wolves and Leicester were, and they were really good. Look at the gap. Look how horrendous United have been this year, and yet they still finished sixth. Look how many points they are ahead of Wolves in seventh. So, yeah, this whole competitive, no easy games thing, that's just marketing nonsense parroted by fools.
It's not us. Is he talking about us?
I don't think so.
No, because we don't say that.
I think he was
right?
talking about that.
No,
chat
no,
there.
I'm not.
Okay.
What's the meaning of life, Robbo?
Meaning of life.
Coming here.
Aside from your garden.
Yeah, I would say meaning of life is turning left when you get on the plane. That's the meaning of life.
Oh, no.
I mean.
What?
That's close to my heart, because that's what I've done today.
Yeah, yes, I see. And we're paying for that?
Not you personally.
God, no wonder I can't buy any jeans.
See?
the problem.
We're concerned about his
on your
jeans.
flights.
I don't sit up there with the you poppers. I just sit down here.
What's the meaning of life? This. Bye.
No,
I am better than you.
I mean, this is how this.
And you.
And my garden.
and you.
My garden.
This is how
And
this
my
man
garden.
rolls, right? This is rock and roll with this guy. He stayed at the local hotel, wouldn't give it away, but there's only one. It's local.
Why would
And I
you
said-
give it away?
What do you mean?
People might be knocking on his door.
A lot of Arsenal fans could go round there tonight, living in Bristol. Kick the door down and give him. I said,
interested to tell you what this story is.
No, I said, are you having a couple of wines at the bar tonight? I'll have a few. And he went, I'll have one. before I got my bed. I mean...
Well, hang on. I remember you coming to the hotel and you said, I can only stay for one because I'm driving and I've got to get back for the missus.
Oh, there we are. That's nice.
And
Unfortunately, 7 later, he decided to get a taxi.
Yeah, go on.
Hey, responsible.
There you are, you
being
see?
responsible.
And that's why your Uber rating's so high.
Exaggerating the story slightly,
Well,
and
if
it's not about the beers.
If you've seen my Uber rating, it's almost 5 stars. There's a reason for that.
And climbing.
It's because I pay for mine and I pay for Stevie Nichols, who can't work his Uber.
Yeah. Do you have Uber? Do you know what Uber is?
No, because you always get it for me.
I always order it, don't I, for you? That's it.
Yeah.
Right, we are done. Thank you very much to Gab. We're back tomorrow. Ali, you off tomorrow? Is Stevie here?
Yes, I'm off tomorrow.
Stephen will be here.
Hey, family and love is the meaning of life.
No, for Robbo, it's turning left.
Strange question.
Peroni!